This your man V from Fade and Full, and we back with another video. This time I'm gonna do a taper tutorial. I've been sitting on this for a minute. You know, I've been busy with holidays and traveling and all of that. I want to wish everybody a happy 2019 is coming. Hope you got everything in order. I hope you're doing the most and getting your skills crazy and getting your mindset right so that you can have a prosperous and positive 2019. I'm gonna knock out this video for you guys, get it up, pause, and then I'm gonna work on my vision board for 2019. Now, let me know if you want me to document this. This is more so like the personal side. This is not like cutting skills, Barber Box stuff. This is like my life, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna show you real quick last year's vision boards. You know, this was a huge part of the success of this channel and the barbershop for 2018. So I got me a blank board for 2019. You know, that's more so like a personal thing. Let me know in the comments if you want that. If not, we just gonna keep it moving. I have a step-by-step process on how I do tapers that pretty much works on everybody. So if you follow the steps, it's gonna work. I promise you that. And that's it. This is my man Markeith right here. I've been cutting him since a young child. Now he's a grown man. He actually came back for college break, him and his mom Mia. You know, he traveled a long way for this haircut. You know, that's loyalty. One of the things that's cool about this game, and one of the things that's very fulfilling, is just building good relationships with people over the years. So, you know, I was very excited to cut him and build with him on this. As far as the steps, comb the hair out with my big comb, grab my 0A Speedo guide. I'm going with the grain. We're going to work our way down the mountain until we start to see a little bit of waves, and I'm going to give him a wave taper. I forgot to mention to you guys that I'm using my fast feeds. When I say I'm working my way down the mountain, I mean starting with a big guard and then working down to a smaller guard. You know, now that I got the bushiness down, I'm going to switch over to my one purple guard, which is my favorite guard to do wave cuts. I know a lot of people use adjustable, I'm sorry, not adjustables. A lot of people use the detachable blades. I prefer just this one purple guard to get the waves in there, and it does the trick for me. So we'll comb the hair down just so that we can lay it down a little bit more. And I'm going with the grain, lever all the way closed, blade is closed, and we're gonna get this man wavy. Notice that when I comb the hair with the grain, we see the swirl in the middle. I'm gonna zoom in so that you can see where I start my pattern and go from that swirl. Don't ever be scared of that area. It's pretty simple. Just start at the beginning and always cut with the grain, comb with the grain, and cut with the grain. Alright, so now that we have taken the hair down, I'm going to take you guys to art class, give you the secret sauce on how I do my tapers.
I just like the sound.
I'm going to use the ear as a vanishing point. I'm going to make a straight line with my comb right here. And that is the only area that I'm going to cut down. One guard against the grain. On that side area right there. That's step number 1 for the taper process. Spin my man around to the back. Make another line around the back. Starting with the ear, using the ear as a finishing point. And going against the grain with the 1. But not a straight line across the back, kind of like a round, you know, make it a little round. You want to go a little bit lower in the back. And right behind the ear is where we're going to wrap that section up.
I just like the sound of it.
And same step on the right side. Only cutting down against the grain, that section. From the edge up, from the top line in the front to the ear. That's it. Alright, you following me? You got it? That's step 1. Stay with me. Alright, now step 2 of my taper process is make another line from the ear, using the ear as a vanishing point. And I'm going to use my magic clips because they cut extremely close. You can use any clipper that you want, you know, balding clipper. My magic clips cut pretty low, so I'm using those. Or you can use the fast feeds, blade all the way closed. You want to make that bottom area as light as possible. And you see this 3-point perspective that I have. So, alright, so follow me. I have 1 guard with the grain on top, 1 guard against the grain in that small section, and then I have my lowest section on the bottom. Now all you have to do after you do this is blend out those 2 lines. Are you following me? Does that make sense? Alright, stick with me, and then I'll show you the blending process. I'm just going to give my man a quick spin around so you can see the pattern one more time before we start blending. I'm going to blend from the bottom up. Since I started with my magic clips on the bottom, I'm going to start blending with those first. Blade all the way closed. Manipulating the lever as I go. Open blade cuts less hair, closed blade cuts more hair. That's simple. We have a bunch of fading videos on the channel. Basically, what we're going to do is our fading technique and start blending that bottom line out. Hey, hold on. I just wanted to show you that my blade is all the way open. I'm working my way down the mountain on this section as well, starting high and ending low. just wanted to use my magic clips for the bottom section. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more with the fast feeds. Back to my fast feeds. I love blending with these. Same technique, blade open first and then work my way down as the blend starts to really make itself noticeable. If you feel like you're not really cutting anything, don't be afraid to pull the skin up so that the hairs stand up. You can get a better blend that way as well. So for the most part, we have that bottom line out. So now to get that dark line in the back and on both sides, we want to completely blend that out to where you see absolutely no line. We want it to look airbrushed. We want it to look sprayed on. So I'm going to start with my biggest guard on my 0A and clean it off a little bit, and then just go against the grain, man. You don't want to take a lot of hair off, just enough to start blending that line out, evening those hairs out around the line first. So I just wanted to do that to set the tone, so to speak. I'm going down a smaller guard, and I'm going to do the same technique. Working my way down the mountain. Alright, I'm going to keep working my way down this mountain. I'm going to get my 0 guard. I got a tooth missing from it. Don't worry about that. These two guards pretty much do the same thing. The purple guard cuts a little bit lower than the red guard. That is my purple one and my 0 speed guide. So I'm going to slap on the 0 speed guide. Same technique against the grain. Start with the lever open first and then work your way down. Okay? Feeling me? You with me? Alright, let's make it happen. Same rules apply with this guard. It just cuts a little less hair than the red guard. Start with the lever open, and then we working our way down. As you can see, it's coming together, so you know it's just a gradual progression. We're gonna go down, smaller guards, and this blend is gonna look airbrushed like I promised you. This is a technique I've been using for years. It fits for everybody, and I hope that it works out for you. This is the smallest guard that I have for my fast feeds. It has a lot of teeth missing. Same techniques, lever open. Just gonna blend that a little bit more. You're still following me, right? You still feel me? You still getting it, right? All right, let's make it happen. I have my lever all the way open on this section right here. This isn't mandatory. I like the hairs to lay down, so I have my lever open and I'm just taking down the hairs that are sticking up on top. I'm not pressing down super hard. I just want the top to lay down a little bit more. All I'm doing at this point is just touching it up. It's okay to touch up, you know. Once you get the cut to a point where it's almost done, you know, you might see a few things here and there. So it's cool to just go over that. Make sure everything is right. You want your client to be satisfied, and you want to send a good product out of the shop. That person in the chair represents you at the end of the day. So make sure it's good. Tighten it up if you have to do that. I'm going to use use my balding clippers to make the line in the back, the edge up in the back, just to make a quick blueprint. Sometimes this makes a line that's good enough. Sometimes I have to go over it with my trimmers, but I like to use my balding clippers to make a line because my trimmers are extremely sharp. I can make a line without hurting somebody in the back, like this. I use this technique on a lot of little kids. The little kids, not this guy, he's grown now.
I just like the sound of it.
This section is pretty much extra credit. For those that are new to the channel, I do all of my edge ups this way with a razor. I'll leave some of the footage here so that you can see it. We have edge up videos, razor edge up videos on the channel. I'll make sure I place a thumbnail right there so that you can check them out. I'll line him up, put the finishing touches on this cut, and then we'll come back with the after footage so that you can see the final product, and we'll be good to go. Here's our front view. Everything looks good and tight to me. Let me know what you think. Keep it real with me, Fade in Full fam. Is this cut tight or nah? Is the edge up good? Is the blend good? Is he ready for the new year? I need to know what's up. Everything look good to me though. Thank you guys for watching. This your man V from Fade in Full. I hope you all have a great new year and look forward to more videos like this, more better, and we're gonna keep getting it, man. See you on the next one. Alright, peace. What up, my name is V from Fade in Full and OneBarberBox.com. I'm a barber, been a barber for 20 years. I've created One Barber Box subscription supply box for barbers. Man, let's get this over to you. Order one quick and fast. It's real easy. All the supplies and essentials. It's a real good deal. This box is made by barbers for barbers. We understand the culture and the things that's going on out here, man. You stop spending your money with the ops, man. Get a box. We gotta sell more boxes!